Sup? This is Woodshud DC. It's your boy Friday aka Love. This episode, I think right now, I think the WWE needs an off season. To me, I think they really need an off season now because it's just too many people leaving, coming and going. I mean, that's how the wrestling business is. You know, some guys they move on to they start with an independent company. It's just too many people being misused, or they want to leave, or they burnt out. You know, and to see Sasha Banks kind of leave and be disappointed. To me, this is kind of like really kind of saying something now. Like it really needs a change, the way they treat certain people. And how do I say? I think the Ambrose kind of supposed to leave or supposed to sound. I don't know full details of that, but come on. I just want to say, yeah, the Ambrose, Sasha Banks. I think Luke Harper probably want to leave. I guess Ty Dillinger kind of left. He wasn't quite given a chance, or probably was supposed to. I heard he wasn't supposed to be on the main roster. That's what I kind of heard. But I don't think he probably wasn't misused. I mean, he was a good wrestler to me. And I'm kind of worried about Jason Jordan a little bit too. I don't know if he's supposed to retire or is he supposed to come back? Cause I think he had neck surgery a while ago. So I've been hearing he's been working backstage as a producer, and you know guys like Tyson Kidd, another good wrestler that kind of worked behind the scenes, that everything. And now you have Mark Henry kind of behind the scenes. And I think Leo Rush probably wanted more money. What's I want to say? I think the Revival kind of turned down a contract. So you got guys turning down contracts, and they probably they want more money, or they burnt out. It's just too big of a mess right now. And so you have guys that are going to AEW, you know, like Chris Jericho and Kenny Omega, even though they're independent stars. And WWE not, you know, if Vince probably don't want to like to pay people in a way, you know, they have to travel, they have to travel, but you know, they have to drive to the next city themselves, and what's I want to say? They have to make their own travel, pretty like a truck driver, and guys are not getting health care that pay for. I guess they can't get health care at all, which is another sad thing. And I don't think they can't get any pensions or any insurance. And I guess they can't have a union, so which is kind of sad. So I don't know. It's like you know, you have to, you work your ass off all day. You work your ass off 24/7. You can't get an off season, so you're on the road 24/7, 300 days out of the year, and you can't get health care. And I know some guys get their own tour buses and maybe get their hotels paid for, but for everybody else, it's like you have to, really on traveling and come up with their own ideas how to get around and do other things what they want to do. And I don't know if they can't really make their own schedules, but the independent stars, they can sort of make their own schedules. Depends what companies they're actually booked for. So I don't know, man. You got a lot of guys dying kind of young in the past. I don't know if maybe the same situation is now. I think I'm not too sure. You had Chris Benoit pass, murder-suicide situation. Eddie Guerrero passed at a young age. He was found dead in his hotel room under the age of 40. So that's pretty much like guys that have heart attacks real rapidly. And that's not good look. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much a bad image for a company. So, I don't know. I mean, when I was a little kid, I used to watch the Monday Night Wars, WCW, Monday Night Nitro, and Raw. Because the Nitro, there's just shows were live. And so back in like the Attitude Era, WWE, like Raw and SmackDown were pre-taped. So they were, pre-recorded. And Nitro, they had cheerleaders, they had, they pretty much done a lot of things that WWE couldn't do. So I guess Vince Russo probably didn't know what he was doing as far as the WCW side. And it was pretty much a mess. They weren't having matches and guys weren't watching the shows and everything. And I guess people weren't coming to the shows anymore. So I guess that has something to do with it. And ECW, I guess they couldn't have no money because they were kind of like a low budget company. And see how I go from here. But I don't know. So it just needs a lot of work, man. I think the E needs an off season. Like the Ring of Honor guys, they have an off season. I think some guys take a month off. And WWE, or like John Cena, for example, he probably take a few months off and come back. And Dwayne Johnson used to do the same, but I haven't seen him in a few years really since. But hopefully things will go well for Sasha Banks, Luke Harper, maybe for Dean Ambrose, who knows. And across the street here, I can start waiting a while. But see how I go from here. And I don't know. It's just things are kind of like, I don't know. Things are kind of like getting out of hand. It's just too big of a mess right now. It's like every week somebody has to be released, or somebody just acting a fool, probably want more money. And to me, it's a bad look for a company that I've been, watching as a kid. A lot of people come and go, dead and gone now. So I don't know. It's just that some changes need to be made, man. Made for the, bad or for the worse. And see, I don't know. I guess Money Bank's supposed to be coming up. And like I've been saying, Kofi Kingston can lose his title anytime soon after, Money in the Bank. Or if he still can have the title. So I hope I may do a prediction video soon. And I guess I'll say for right now, but WWE needs to act together, man. For real. You can't have every week or every day somebody wants to leave and you're $1 billion business, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of guys worn out and they can't see their kids, or they can't feed their kids and they can't spend time. They got miss like graduations and miss birthday parties and all that bullshit. And you can't give your guys health care, and they got to pay for their own travels. They got to pay for rental cars and all that bullshit. It's ridiculous, man. They need to do better, man. So that's all safe for time being. So it's your boy Friday AK Slug. I'm out. Peace. Yeah.